So one of the questions I always get is, how do I build credit from scratch? I have a lot of 18-year-olds following me and they ask me this question, and I'm gonna relate it to as if you're going on your first date. So it's gonna be a good one. You already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. So building credit is like starting a new relationship, right? You have many banks, just like you have many different women. And I'm gonna break it down like this. You got your bank, Navy Federal, that's a good bank, but they only like military guys. You have Chase, they real secret. They don't like too many people. Then you got Bank of America, they for everybody, right? And you also have, other good banks, PNC, they just only on the East Coast. You got US Bank, they really kind of for everybody, but not for everybody. And then you have, what else bank you have? You have Wells Fargo, hey, they be tripping sometimes. So you just want to know what bank you want to build this relationship with. Just like with a female, you want to know what relationship you want to create with this female. So when you're building a relationship with banks, and like you're building like when you're building your credit, you want to build the right relationship with the right bank. So if you can, hey, try to get into Navy Federal because they give out the money easily. So if you're trying to create this relationship, it's just like you creating this relationship with this woman, right? You start to take her on dates. You open up a business account, or you open up the bank account with Navy Federal. As you open up the bank account with Navy Federal, right, you just open up a checking account, a savings account, just like you just take the girl on the first date. You deposit $20, $30. Just like you take the girl on a first date, you only, go to a nice little place for $20, $30. You take her out to eat. Probably gonna be a little bit more because now, food is very expensive. So let's say you deposit $50 to the savings account. So you spend $50 with this female. You like it, the relationship's good. Navy Federal is talking nice to you. They're giving you everything, such as a high yield savings account. They're giving you all the information. They're talking to you nicely, just like you spent getting to this girl nicely. So what you want to do is, as you're building this relationship, you're making deposits every single month with this new bank. You put in $30 here, you put in $40 here, you put in $50 here. You just continue building the relationship with the bank. The reason why you want to build a relationship with the bank first is when the bank trusts you, just as if the female trusts you, now it's going to be much easier to actually open up a credit card with them because you're creating a good relationship. So as you're taking this girl out on a date, she's trusting you. You're taking her to the movies, you're spending time with her, you're doing a lot of things with her, right? She's getting to know you. You're bringing around your friends, you're bringing around different family members. Just like with the bank, you're putting $20 here, you're putting $30 here, you're putting $40 here, you're putting $50 here. So as you're creating this relationship with the bank, now that they trust you, now that this woman trusts you, now what you want to do is open up a secure loan. When you open up a secure loan, what's going to happen is you're going to put up $250. Same thing with, asking a girl out, right? Hey, you probably spend money on a purse. Hey, just put it like that. You bought her a purse for her birthday or something. Same thing so now she loves you. Hey, the bank love you right now because you put up your own money. So, and they ain't have to really put up nothing. So what's going to happen is you're going to continue making on-time payments with the secure loan. Hey, you still continue taking this girl out on a date. Yo, she is feeling you. You done brought her a nice purse. You done brought her some shoes. You done took care of her, right? You're taking care of her. She's doing her thing. And as you're creating these on-time payments, as you're building this relationship with this bank, now your credit score is going to reflect, right? Because you're making on-time payments. But one thing that you need is a credit card. So next thing you're going to do now is open up a secure credit card for $200. Same thing. You want to, hey, it's Valentine's Day. You done bought your girl a perfume, a purse, and you gave her a gift card to Victoria's Secret. You done did all this, right? So now you're creating this good relationship, and it's lovely because Like I said, you're making on-time payments. The bank don't have to call you. Hey, the girl don't have to call you. You sending good morning text. You're doing all this, right? So it's like it's going great. So now what's going to happen next is, as you continue making on-time payments, as you're making your credit score is up in the 700, like 740s, right? You're loving this girl. Y'all done been together for about a year. What you want to do next is you want to open up a real credit card. And what's going to happen is you finally say, yo, I want to be with this girl, right? So you ask her out. I ain't gonna say a year, later, 6 months, but you finally ask her out. So she say yes. Hey, the bank say yes, right? Open up a credit card. They gave you a $15,000 credit card. Yo, you are happy because the girl's happy too. I mean, you're happy because you asked her out and she said yes. Hey, the bank gave you 20,000, 15,000. You happy because now you got this big limit. What you want to do is not spend this money, because most people mess up and use a credit card for the wrong reasons. So now that you posting your girl on Facebook, y'all doing lovey-dovey stuff, what's gonna happen now is you go to work and there are other females that are digging you because you're so happy. They don't like it. So what they're gonna do is try to tempt you. So this is like pre-qualifying offers. You're gonna get an offer from American Express, Chase, all these Bank of America. Hey, remember what I talked about? Hey, now all these pre-qualifiers, all these pre-qualifying males coming to you because they want you to open up a relationship with them. They want you to open up a credit card with them. They want you to go with them. So what's gonna happen is you need to, I ain't saying cheat on your girl, but what you want to do is have multiple banks, right? You want to have multiple bank accounts because you're going to need funding if you ever want to start a business. And the best thing what you want to do is create multiple relationships with different banks. I'm not telling you to cheat on your girl. I'm just, basically breaking it down. But what you want to do is create multiple relationships with different banks, because if anything ever happens and you don't, hey, the girl don't work out, you want to have different bank accounts. I'm not telling you to cheat on your girl, have different phone numbers. I'm just telling you want to have multiple bank accounts, right? So you want to have multiple relationships, because if once you actually build your credit, as you're building your credit and you're creating these open up accounts, all these different accounts, the more accounts you have, the better. You want to have at least 21 plus accounts, because then you can have a perfect credit score. You want to get into the 800s if that's one of your goals. But depending on what your goals are is depending on how you move with these different banks. And if you're trying to get 100,000 funded, you want to have multiple relationships with these different banks, because you don't want to get just $100,000 in your personal. You want to have $100,000 in your business credit. This is when your girl married, right? And before you actually start an LLC, there are proper steps you got to do. But to build credit is really simple. You create a relationship with the bank just like you create a relationship with your girl. You start dating them. You start making on-time payments. The bank is gonna love you. The credit score is gonna reflect. Then you're gonna open up a secure credit. Then you're gonna open up a real credit card. Now you're gonna get all these pre-qualifying offers from different places, because now your credit score is like in the 700, like 750 plus, because you have a credit card, you have a secure card. Now you're probably like in the 740s, 730s, right? Now you're gonna get all these different offers, but you want to still open up those different offers and apply for those credit, because you're getting rewarded for every, you get reward points for different credit cards that you actually get. So I would tell you get the one that actually travel, because now you can take your girl on a good vacation, because you're using the points versus using your money. So this is different ways, and this is how you actually can build your credit from scratch. If you have any questions, any comments, or if you need help building your credit, you can book a consultation with me at any time. Just click the link in the description and I'll give you step-by-step instructions on how to build your credit and actually how to set up your credit profile to go ahead and get to $100,000, $20,000, $30,000 in revolving credit. So I'll see you on the other side of good credit. Hey, thank you for watching this video, and make sure you keep that relationship with that bank and that girl.